my family the same. We came out of apartheid South Africa, which we hated. We didn't agree with any of that. And of course, your voice is definitely not heard there. And we had to work. But here's the thing: there's something about when you work to earn your place and make America your home. The whole thing about America is that we do it ourselves. We run it ourselves. We govern ourselves. We don't need a king. God is our king, and we under God. That's what that is. So yes, the hard work and the communist way is the Cain and Abel thing. It always goes back to that if you work hard and then what you've earned goes to someone who didn't, that's not fair. And God is just. And this is something I was saying to my sister and my husband yesterday as well, is that God is just. So when he's dealing with the world in the state that it is in today, the 30th of June, 2024, when he's dealing with the world, he's not just dealing with us in the West and the way we think and the way we operate. The entire earth is God's, not just the West. And so God has a plan here. And the reason that you see these nations rising up to take a position of power in the world is because of the weakness that they are seeing in this country. And that shows you how much responsibility America actually carries. We are responsible. So the way we behave, we have to be responsible, the way you would when you have a child. You know your child is observing what you do. It's not just telling them, they're going to do what you do. So you have to be an example. And America is not being an example. The president has something wrong with him. He has dementia. They know that and have put on a facade for years. And then they want to be the ones shouting about a threat to democracy. They have taken the choice illegally away from the American people to choose the candidates that they want to vote for. That is the threat to democracy. That is the threat to our constitutional republic, because it's being taken over by crooks and thieves and people who are godless. And so people filled with the Spirit need to take over those positions of authority and be just and be a good example, so that Russia cannot point their finger at us and say, you said we jail journalists. You said we put our political opponents in prison. Now you're doing it, America. That's what Putin's doing to us. I've hardened your heart, King Putin. That's what my dad prophesied. One of the things he prophesied about Putin, God said to Putin, I've hardened your heart. And think about Pharaoh. God hardened Pharaoh's heart so that could happen. Because the water, you know what I'm saying? Like splitting in half and people being freed and so much happened. Go ahead.